Okay, so I guess a bunch of movies got announced from DC. I guess they were kind of riding that high from Wonder Woman, thinking that, hey, we got 1 out of 3. That's not bad, right? Yeah, let's get ballsy with it. So, yeah. I guess a lot's riding on Justice League right now, but they're getting they're making a bold move with all these movie announcements they just talked about. They did talk about, what was it? They did say that Shazam was going to be one of the movies, which originally was supposed to be a Black Adam-centric movie, but I guess they went, no, we're gonna go all out. Shazam, you're gonna get a movie. Green Lantern Corps is gonna get a movie. Who else is gonna get a movie? Oh yeah, Batgirl, the Joss Whedon film, is apparently is going to be in production in a few months. The Batman is also going to be in production soon with an entirely new script, which I was surprised by. Wonder Woman 2, that was a given. Justice League 2, Justice League Dark's apparently getting a film. Yeah, you remember that? I can't believe that's still a thing. So, yeah. But one movie in particular got me, making me go, what? I'm sorry, what? And that is the Flash movie, or should I call it the Flashpoint movie. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting a Flashpoint movie. And my response is, yeah, but why, though? Why? I mean, I could see a Flashpoint movie in a few years, but right out the gate, that's your first Flash movie? You can't just have Flash fighting the rogues? What? What? And your first idea is to do, for a Flash movie, right out the gate, the film that was the big universe-changing event. Your universe isn't even, like, it's still new. You're still in, like, phase 1, technically speaking, here, DC. You kind of need to, put on the brakes. I know we're getting a Harley Quinn versus Joker, we're getting Gotham City Sirens, we're getting also Suicide Squad 2, but yeah, this was the one that made me go, not, you know, everything else, but this made me go, why, though? Because, like I just said, this movie could, now, admittedly, I could see a Flashpoint movie actually happening. I could see it happening, but not right out the gate. Not the first Flash movie, maybe the third one. And this is what I've loved to hate about Flashpoint, and what I'm starting to really hate about Flashpoint, is that that's the thing we always fucking fall back to. We had it, we just had to have it for Flash Season 3 for about 1 episode, and then it got changed back. Then we had, now it's going to be a movie. It's like the one thing everyone just knows about the Flash is Flashpoint. That's it. That's all we seem to know. Why can't we just have a Flash movie that is just Flash battling Captain Cold? Or because here's the thing, there is so much going into Flashpoint. It's like I said, it's a giant universe-changing event. It is a giant, you know, you're going to have to recast a lot of, you know, we're going to have, you know, a Thomas Wayne Batman. Admittedly, that's kind of cool for a movie, but yeah, this just doesn't seem like, again, it's too early. That's your, like, you haven't established any of the villains, you haven't established, you know, Reverse Flash and his, you know, hate towards, and his hatred towards Barry Allen. You haven't established any of that. These are kind of important elements to going into a Flashpoint movie. You really do need to, you know, have those kind of establishing moments for that character. Again, I could see it happening, just not now. Just not the first Flash movie. No! And I know, I don't mean to sound like I'm ranting, it's just that this is, you know, it just sounds like a bad idea. Am I optimistic? Sure, I can be optimistic. I mean, I've ragged on things before and I've been completely wrong about them. X-Men First Class comes to mind, because, yeah, I ragged on that movie, and then I watched X-Men First Class and proceeded to say, the fuck was wrong with me? So who knows, maybe this can be still good, but that's just not a safe bet to make your first, you know, this giant event that doesn't, you know, the Flash is just a catalyst into this universe. You've got Aquaman and Diana fighting each other, you know, Hal doesn't have the ring, Abin Sur's still around, Cyborg's like the Man of Steel, and the Man of Steel we know is a shriveled up man who's been secluded by the government. And of course we have Thomas Wayne Batman, but yeah, I think it's a little too early. That's what I'm trying to say, is that, you know, that's not a safe bet for a Flash movie, and I hate that that's the one thing everyone goes back to, when there's so many other good Flash stories you could adapt, you know, from the Mark Waid run. You could, you know, there's some, you know, you don't even have to do an adaptation, really. You just need to do a Flash story, just do something with the Rogues, do something with even Reverse Flash, and then, well, here's the thing. You can honestly do multiple villains in a Flash movie. You could just have the Rogues all together, you know, and that could be the first movie. Flash versus the Rogues. That can be your first movie right there. Second movie, you can do Reverse Flash. Third movie, you can bring back Reverse Flash, and then, you know, that can be Flashpoint. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just felt like, why? Why Flashpoint is the first Flash movie? That makes no sense. And again, it's a Flash story, but it's focused more on the universe around him, and him trying to fix it. It doesn't really, you know, it's just kind of one giant Elseworld story that's in canon. And that's the other thing, is that when this is over, does that mean we're going to get, you know, a New 52 series of movies? And what I mean is, like, it's going to be a giant status quo movie, changing movie, right after, you know, everything we're trying to build up with this status quo? Already? I don't know, guys. Like I said, I don't mean to sound like I'm shitting on this idea. Well, I know I sound like I'm shitting on this idea. I don't mean to. It's just, that just seems like a really bad idea. You know, it just seems like not the, you know, it doesn't seem like the right point to really run with. No pun intended, mind you. But, I don't know. I've been proven wrong about movies before. I really have. Like I said with X-Men First Class, I was proven wrong about that. And there have been other cases, too, where I was actually, if you guys remember, actually, I was all ready to hate Spider-Man Homecoming after the trailers, because Sony doesn't know how to do a fucking trailer right. And then I saw the movie, and I was like, damn, Spider-Man Homecoming was actually pretty fucking cool. So, who knows, maybe in the years that come for this film, maybe, you know, maybe it will be something cool. But for right now, I'm just kind of left scratching my head going, what? Why? Why would you do this? So yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Flash's movie being Flashpoint? You guys like it? You guys hate it? Comment below, let me know. Once again, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.